Okay, just in time. Assuming everything is functioning, which, just my luck, it wouldn't be. So first of all, I'd like to apologize for any obnoxious noises in the background. The problem is that there's, the apartment I live in is, like the window directly behind the screen I'm looking at is the pool, the apartment pool. And sometimes they like to have parties and play loud music or just loud thumping that doesn't even sound like music. Anyway, if you can hear that through the microphone, I'm sorry. There's not really anything I can do about that because they outnumber me. So, we finished the bee throws last week, which means we're finally on Beginner's Set 1. And I really think we're getting close to finishing the bees. Alright, so here we have Beginner's Set 1 by Neitherman. Be sure to download all my other level sets. I'm sure I will eventually. Welcome to the first Beginner's Set of Neitherman. Did Neitherman make more Beginner's sets? You may not pass until you kill the monsters. You may not pass until you kill the monsters. Okay. Why do I need 2 scrolls for that? Maybe I have to pass to may not pass? I don't know what's going on already. Okay. I don't see how I could kill these guys without a... Oh. Okay, I don't know what made that happen, but... Early scripting! Things make no sense. I mean, there could have been like a scroll that pointed to the east and said, "Stand here to unleash the monsters." Or something. You can't? Okay, that's good. Because I can hear them. Anyway. I'm glad this microphone... No! I will run away to fight another day. Wait, what? Teleport? You can't teleport. You're not allowed. You're stuck, aren't you? This guy's stuck. Why? Why did the scroll say I can't pass until I kill... Who is this guy? Why didn't the architect think to put him in a place where I couldn't just stand in his way and chop my sword at him nonstop? This is a very perplexing place for being a beginner. On your marks, get set, go! Okay. We're going. They're just about gone. And I can also do this. Well, I guess he's not going to teleport. And there we go. Boss defeated. Sure, I guess. Level totals. Level 2. It gets tougher up to the 25th level when you get to kill the Neither. My pet brain will make these monsters better. Wah ha 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 ha. Not in these in this environment. Being brained really doesn't benefit them very much, honestly. I mean, I guess this is just to show you what brains do, because it is beginner set after all. This is just really strange. There's a lot of strangeness here. Even for a Journey to Rooted Hold game. What the heck? Come here, Brainy! He just... Hi, character guard, out of nowhere. I guess this was also before a tactile stab was invented. I'll put on... What did he say? Oh, I didn't want to do that. There's no checkpoints in this room. Even if you're making a ridiculously easy hold, you should still have checkpoints, just in case somebody pushes R like an idiot, so they don't have to do the whole thing over. Because it may not be hard, but it's still tedious to do it again. Come here, Brainy! I'll put on a disguise. Okay. That's not a good disguise. I mean, what? Is that just a thing that happens? Yeah, someone figured out loops. Okay. Maybe I should make a hold like this, where it's just some really incomprehensible scripting that nothing tells you what it is, but it's not like hard scripting to deal with at all. It just is incomprehensible. Wouldn't that be cool? I might have messed myself here. I guess what I should do is... Huh. That's interesting. Anyway, let's just... Is this a... It's not a character, that's just a roach queen. So I don't know what's going on with this thing. This is a really perplexing event. Well, what am I supposed to do here? This is really, really weird. Like, should I... I don't know. This doesn't make any sense. Maybe there's something I was supposed to have done already and I didn't do it right? I just... Why is the hold like this? I can't backswipe because there's nothing that opens this door. Why put a door if you're not going to make it possible to open it? Is this... How? Why? What? Yeah, okay. They didn't put an end command or anything. Not an if, room clear, not a... No, nothing. Should I be opening both of these doors or just one of them? I don't know. I don't comprehend what it is this is about. Okay, there. I win. Go away, roaches. I already won. You're not supposed to be here anymore. I win. Boss defeated. Yeah, that was definitely... That was not a boss. Okay. That's not what I would call a boss. That was just... That was whatever it was. Let's see, level 3. I've got an eye on you. Okay. I am the king of evil eyes. My people will slay you. They're not doing a great job at it. Ten combo. Well, I can't kill the King of Evil Eyes. I'm not allowed. He's right here, and I'm just not allowed to kill him. There we go. No, my evil eyes! I will get back at you, Budkin. You know Budkin is capitalized because it's his last name, right? Oh well. So that guy was both the brain pet haver, pet brain haver. What? Okay. I am the real king. Neitherman, you will be trapped until the swordsman clears out the area. So the King of Evil Eyes wants me to kill the Evil Eyes? I'm so confused. I don't understand what is this hold about? What is this hold? Like it has things that might be puzzles? It has really perplexing scripting that doesn't make any sense? No, not my entire kingdom! I will take my own life by drinking poison! You don't have a mouth! Erg! Hooray! You don't have a mouth. You don't have a way to drink things. You don't have you can't talk. You're an eye. Okay. I might be overreacting a little bit. But apparently the boss was defeated by himself. There was a bunch of potions, but the Neither knows how to use them too. Okay. Sure, I guess. That's a set of things that I guess you could call true in some capacity, if you declare them to be so. Aha, there you are! I've been waiting for you. And my mimics are deadly. Those are not mimics. Red squares mark the Neither's path. Double mimic. Okay. Well, why do I care what his path is? These are not mimics, they're just guards. They're not moving like he moves. They're not mimics. They're not even clones. Are they time clones? Is this the earliest instance of time clones? Like, did the Neither act all this out? Yeah. Act all of that out in like beforehand, and then like he got rid of the time clone tokens? I shall challenge you to a battle of the heights. That sounds 15th place tie. A battle of the heights. That sounds like a battle of like illnesses or something. Beethro noticed what was below this level. Well, I should feel grateful that this level is so easy, he thought. Okay. Yeah, sure. I guess I should feel grateful that the level is easy. Sorry. I don't know what's going on. It's just like, what is this? How many levels are there? Are there really 25 levels? You shall be eaten by my gruesome creature. How are you floating in midair? Are you Go Yafa? Floating in midair? Teleport! Yeah, you already established that you can do that. 5, 6, 13th place. The rooms are identical. Is this hold a parody of King Dugan's Dungeon? Is that what this is? Is it like I made a version of King Dugan's Dungeon, but it's mine and it's different? And is that what this is? Are there going to be, is level 13 going to be a maze? Is this following the King Dugan's Dungeon canon so far? I mean, apart from everything being completely wrong? Did we introduce brains and wraithlings in the right place? Are we going to encounter goblins soon? Is the tar stuff going to actually be somewhere besides on the doors? Was there a time in Deadly Rooms of Death history when everyone thought that in order to be a valid hold it had to have 25 levels because that's what King Dugan's Dungeon and Journey to Rooted Hold had? You will be eaten by my serpents. Okay. The snake pit is filled with doom. Well, at least it's not filled with snakes. That would be worse. That would be title appropriate. Come on. I'm going to at least try to kill them in one pocket each rather than killing them all in the same pocket, because that's somewhat challenging. Not really. It's just a big open space and there's nothing here. My twin snakes will destroy you. How? They can't reach me. There's nothing preventing me from just stabbing them. It's just a big open space. Why isn't this one called? Why don't these hold? Bleh. Shouldn't these rooms belong to the earlier one where the rooms were identical before? You shall die in the tar stuff pits of evil. Well, I'm not getting a boss defeated scroll anymore. So does that mean we're making progress or no? The tar stuff pits are deadly. Watch out for mothers. Not tar mothers, mind you, just mothers in general. Like Beethro's mom, the ghost from that one thread that existed once. Yeah. They didn't even... There's not even a tar cutting puzzle here, it's just kill the mothers, and that's it. Now my mutant mother circle will kill you! How is it going to accomplish that? How is anything... Why? Why can't I just stab you? You're right there. I could probably go prevent you from moving if I wanted to. No, that brain of yours will not solve my puzzle. Well, to be fair, I didn't notice that there was a trapdoor gate, so you got me there. But also, why is there a trapdoor gate? That doesn't really have anything to do with mutant mothers. No, that brain of yours will not solve my puzzle. Okay, bye. 8-9. Is this really 25 levels long? The orb puzzle is quite challenging indeed. The orb puzzle is in level 1, or like 2. It's in one of the first levels. You got it all in the wrong place. I'm too busy reacting to that to do anything else. Let's see. Any way to open that? Everything else opens that. Oh, I can do this. Ta-da! Now my mutant circle is upgraded. It will undoubtedly kill you. It's not brain, dude. It's not gonna accomplish anything. I don't even have to destroy all the tar stuff in this room. It's like I don't even have to try. I mean, I don't even have to... Hold on a minute. Just a minute. Could I? No, I have to... Okay, I have to go in here, which means that I can't get the green door down without doing this. But if I start on the east side, then I can beat this room without dropping the red door. Because sometimes we make our own fun. So has anyone ever posted a challenge to this effect? You know, don't drop the red door. Well, see ya. Whatever he was supposed to say, he didn't get a chance to say it. Oh, okay. The spiders are barely visible, but I am sure you can still see them. Yeah, I can see them just fine. My spider army will destroy you. Good luck with that. Things are hidden in deeper pits. Sure, I guess. The pit thing is in the pits. Watch out, the tar hides dastardly things. Uh-huh. Yeah. Things like balls and the word hi. Yeah. So, can anyone comment on the dastardliness of the word hi? I'm about to quit this unless someone chimes in and tells me there's something just amazing waiting for me next level or something. I mean, this hold is just weird. It's not really... It's not what I would call beginner's set, it's just... I don't know what it is. It exists, though. Like, it's not trying to be easy or trying... It doesn't seem to be actively trying to be stupid the way that Bad Evil Restaurant is. Or, like, easy. Like, one level easy hold, but it manages to be both of those things anyway. And, like, it has really incomprehensible scripting for no readily apparent reason. The tar's not hiding anything in this room. It's not even tar, it's just mud. Look at me, I can destroy all the mud. I guess he's just here now. Maybe he decided he wasn't going to talk to me since I refused to actually do the trapdoor puzzle. The other orbs, they don't do anything at all. Oh, yes they do. They close off the exit, so the fact that I have an undo key makes this not matter at all. Drat, the next level will not be forgiving. Teleport! You didn't need to teleport, you were at the exit of the room. Okay, yeah, I'm so glad I've conquered this entire hold and there's no more left to it. Let's just move on to the next hold then. Look at that lovely 100% in parentheses there to say I got all the secrets too. And the postmastery as well, because there's a thing after that that says postmaster in red letters. I'm sure you can see it. Below Witherwood by Roger. Since the events in Witherwood Castle, all has been peaceful. Is this a sequel to something I haven't played? That's unfortunate. Yeah, we finished all these last week. There were no monsters and the inhabitants could continue their lives peacefully, until the floor collapsed into the vault, opening the way to chambers long thought lost, and of course the monsters had gotten there first. Kalskiomen's Vault. Some say that a great reward requires great risk. I'll happily settle for a slightly less than greatest reward for no risk, thanks. Unknown Smite Master. You forgot to put a quote at the beginning of your quotes, F-. Witherwood Castle was once a much larger place until the Great Quake of 17 caused massive cave-ins. Many of the underground places were simply blocked off by thousands of tons of rock, and were considered to be irretrievable. 2 days ago, another earthquake struck, leading to a floor collapse in the vault, providing an entrance into areas of the castle that had been considered lost. A quick survey by a brave soul concluded that while the castle inhabitants hadn't been able to get into the blocked-off sections, monsters certainly had. Shortly thereafter, monsters started to climb up out of the hole. Once more, Beathro found himself inside Witherwood Castle, called back by the promises of a generous bonus atop his standard rate, and by further promises that none of the servants would try to kill him this time. Okay, well, that's fair. This is something that somehow in this many holds hasn't come up before. What do I do when I have a sequel of something that's later in lexical order? Should I go find the first game of this? Should I go find the first hold of this now? Or should I wait until I get to the first hold and then come back to this one after that? I'm genuinely looking for opinions because there's a good chance no matter what I do, I'm going to forget to do something unless I just do them in alphabetical order, but that doesn't seem right if something is actually sequels of things. Is this... Huh. That's interesting. So, is the first one in Witherwood just called Witherwood? I'll at least download this in the interest of maybe figuring it out. I'm waiting around for people to catch up to the stream and shout opinions at me. Anyway. Well, this is quite a hold, judging by the download length. So, like, should I go play Witherwood now, and then just skip it when I get to it, or should I wait, get to it, play it, and then play the sequel? I suspect I'll remember what I'm doing better if I play it now and then play the sequel now. Probably. My gosh, that is loud nonsense out there. Speaking of sequels, these appear to be the same hold, except that one's half the size. Because Drod 2.0? Should I play both of them or just one of them? We're just seeing all kinds of things here. Story? Puzzle. I don't know what to do about this. No one's responded. Like, is this a reprise of a room I've been to before if I played Witherwood? I don't know. Just listen to that sweet music, which I can barely hear over the loud, obnoxious bass. Maybe if I type a request for an opinion, I'll actually... Like, I don't want to spoil some kind of thing. But at the same time, I'm concerned I'll forget what I'm doing if I try to come back to this later. Well, I'm gonna play this while I wait to think about it. So, Ben Chisel's 5 Sweet Speaking Grounds. Sure, I guess. This is the public entrance to the 5 Sweet Speaking Grounds. Explore. These stairs lead back outside, but Beethro knew he wasn't paid to be a coward. Really? Okay. Marlon Malek's Suite. Public access to the Chamber of Final Speaking. Use only with permission from the 5 negotiators. Arthur Weston Suites. Gift shop. Greetings and welcome to Ben Chisel's 5 Sweet Speaking Grounds. It should be first noted that when you encounter scrolls in the game, you should read them from left to right and top to bottom like a book. Good start, I can tell you're gonna like you. And I'm sure you know you've been summoned here to help us save the 5 negotiators from the Chamber of Final Speaking. They are being held captive by one of our domesticated goblins. I don't know what we were thinking in the first place, carrying those foul creatures to make their beds. The sheets would always come back a little more... The sheets would always come back a little more odorous than when they went to the cleaners, but I'm getting off topic. In any case, this goblin found his way into one of the negotiators' passage of the chamber of final speaking during a session, or at least that's what we assume. The goblin count is 1 short, and the negotiators have been missing for days. We haven't been able to make a rescue attempt because of the high security surrounding the chamber. Each negotiator has their own locked entrance to it, but there is also a public entrance. The famous architect, Ben Chisel, designed it, so few could enter. To use the public entrance to the chamber, one must first receive permission from each of the 5 negotiators in the form of a password. You can imagine the difficulty we're facing in extracting the password from 5 missing persons. By the way, I hope you understood that my read the scrolls like a book comment mean you need to start from the left side of the row, but of course you can read, right? Right, Beethro? I encourage you to look around. Our receptionist will be more than helpful in allowing you entry to the Places Zone. While you're here, check out the museum to the south. It provides some interesting facts about Chisel and his building. Oh, and another thing, I suggest you visit the suites first before you do any hardcore exploring, you know, like breaking down walls and stuff. It just might be more helpful to know what you're doing before you do it. That's about it. I hereby leave this investigation up to you, Mr. Butkin. Or is it Sir Butkin? Forgive me, I don't read the newspapers anymore. Is there a Mrs. Butkin or a little baby Butkins? Oh, there I go again. Ignore me. Be off, good man, and may luck be on your side. Anton Nyman Suite. Nathan Higgins Suite. Museum. Let's, This month! See the original outline for the creation of the Speaking Grounds, straight from the head honchos themselves. This is a near complete collection of the memos from which this building was designed. Okay. Speaking Grounds must consist of 5 suites. Negotiators of unequal rank and their room size must reflect this. For example, a third-rank negotiator's room must be larger than the fourth rank, but smaller than the second. Each suite must have rudimentary... Where's 3? Must have rudimentary accommodations, including a sleeping chamber, a waiting lobby for including posted authorities, a very large guest office for the negotiator with a tiny desk, an archive of the storage of papers. Public entry to each suite should only be possible via the waiting lobby. A network of passages must be present that allow private interaction between any possible combination of negotiators. The Speaking Grounds must include a chamber of final speaking where all negotiators can conclude their discussions. The public entrance will be located in the center of the Speaking Grounds, as well as exist. If a visitor wishes to go to the chamber of final speaking, they must first receive permission from each of the 5 negotiators. All passengers are to be sinister with no rightward bent. Okay, there's a lot of brains in this room, but not in my head. Nathan Higgins' suite. So, is this the origin of where we came up with the idea for negotiators for, like, the 8th? Suite of the Empirican Nathan Higgins, 4th-ranked negotiator. Well, to be honest, I wouldn't mind so much if he never showed up again. Sure, he's given me a cushy job, but I'm next in line for his position if he's dead, so whatever. I guess I should let you look around, though, huh? Well, hello, Beethro. It's about time you arrived. My Uncle Nathan's probably being eaten by a goblin somewhere, and you mosey on in half an hour late. I think I was supposed to read those in an opposite order. Higgins' office. So, like, was this before someone figured out how to do dialogue in scripting, or before that existed, I guess? Before characters existed at all? Because that seems like why there's all this nonsense here. Higgins' sleeping chamber. If you are reading this, something terrible must have happened. There's no way for me to leave the building, so if I'm completely missing, I must be in the one place you can't search without my permission, the final chamber of speaking. You need 5 passwords to enter the chamber via the public entrance, although some people who I've given permission have found themselves vanishing as they make their trip there, so be sure you get the password right. My password is located in the Western Island. Wherever adventure can find it. May luck be with you here along with the king. Royally yours, Nathan Higgins. King of what? Higgins' waterbed, which is clearly made of tar, not water. Yeah, we already did this bed is tar joke earlier. First basement, chamber of final speaking. Higgins' Malak room. Sure. Yeah, that's a thing that someone made right there. Guess I have to kill a snake with a mimic. Maybe I should check out the newer version, even though it doesn't appear that they figured out how to do dialogue in that version either. So I refuse to reread anything I've read before, including that note there. This is a weird room. Thanks for that loud noise. Howdy, customer. Could I interest you in some of our fine elixirs or plush toys? No, they're toys, honest. Batteries included. Oh, I know what you want. You want a little history lesson about this place, don't ya? I suppose I could tell you a bit about good old Ben Chisel, the head architect behind these Speaking Grounds. You see, poor Ben was never a bright man. I had the pleasure of schooling with him, and he never did get good marks. He was, however, amazing with his compass and triangles. He was an architectural prodigy right from the start. Built his first house by the age of 14, he did. He got himself noticed, and soon he began taking on some really big projects. This was his final construction project before his disappearance. As you may have noticed, Ben was never a good speller. 5 suites, Speaking Grounds. It's amazing he never built a candy shop. So basically, some of the places here, well, they have kind of embarrassing spellings. It's a wonder his spelling mistakes didn't mess up when he was taking notes about how he was supposed to build this darn place. But who knows, maybe he did screw some screw up something else because of his spelling. Wouldn't that be something? Anyhows, I've got other customers to be attending to. Y'all have a nice day now you're here. Is the idea supposed to be that the mimic is the character talking to me? Because that's complete nonsense, frankly. Yeah, that must be what it is. Suite of the Technologist, Arthur Weston, highest-ranking negotiator. Greetings, I am Receptionist Bot A228. You are Beethro Botkin. The authorities permit your access to the suite of Arthur Weston. Your purpose here, Beethro, is to discover the location of one Arthur Weston. I am programmed to assist you in this task however possible. How may I be of service? Could you just open the door? Beethro asked. Right away, sir. I don't know why my robot sounds increasingly like a nerd. Okay. That's a blank scroll. You're not supposed to be able to put blank scrolls. Can I even open the way to those goblins? I guess not. What's this say? As Beethro looked in the corner of the room, a recording began to play. Hi, and welcome to the suite of Arthur Weston. You have 5 seconds to leave, intruder, before my security system obliterates you. No, just playing. It's cool. I've got nothing to hide. Really, have a look-see around. Now, if you have some sort of question for me, well, it looks like you're out of luck. I'm obviously not around. You can either hang out here and wait for me, or just deal with the fact that I can't deal with you right now. Maybe my receptionist bot can help. If you're looking for access to access the Chamber of Final Speaking, go for it. I don't know why we have such tight security here. My password is located in the Naaman Higgins exclusion room. Go read it and tell it to all of your friends. In any case, I hope you enjoy your stay in my suite. Make yourself sweet, comfortable. I've got a... Hey, you, goblin! Back in your pen! Get away from me with that! Ah! To the Weston Malak room. So, I get the distinct impression that actually, secretly, all of the negotiator passwords are in one of the whoever exclusion rooms. Why is there a... What? Okay, I can't go through this room. So that's silly. I've yet to encounter a room that felt like I could actually do anything in it yet. There's just this awkward blank scroll here. And what's this? Staff desk. Okay. To first basement. Maybe I should just go to the first basement and see what that's about. The first basement, accessed from Arthur Weston's suite. To public entrance. To Weston Higgins room, Weston Nyman room. So those are the rooms I'm supposed to be trying to go to, I think. Let's just door this. Huh. Well, I can kill these guys very slowly, I guess. Very tediously. I'd like to apologize for all the noise, but it doesn't feel like I had much of a choice for that. Alright, I killed all the roaches. What do I win? Here's the Weston Higgins room, I guess. To Weston Nyman room. So I was under the impression that the passwords are in some of these whatever rooms, but so far I'm not seeing any. So that's weird. I guess I should do this and see where I can go from this hallway. To Nyman Malak room. Sure, I guess. And to Babbler Malak room. Nothing in this hold makes any sense. I don't understand why the second basement accessed from Marlon Malak's suite. To first basement. To third basement. To Nyman Higgins' exclusion room. Oh, the exclusion rooms are where I'm trying to go, right? Let's see if I can get to them. Is it this way? Should I destroy the goblin first? Yes, I should. Hi, Wraithwing. What's this? Etched in the stone wall, you read, Buck-toothed! Yeah, I'm not gonna remember that. I'm probably not. I don't really have any honest intentions of finishing this hold anyway. possibly ever. But yeah, one of those passwords is buck-toothed, apparently. This, yeah, sure. Let's just keep going. Well, I don't see how I'm supposed to deal with that. To Weston Higgins' exclusion room, which has another thing in the corner. Etched in the stone wall, you read, pork chop. So this is an incomprehensible, sprawling mess that exists twice for some reason. I don't understand what it's supposed to be or what it is it's trying to do exactly, but it hurts a bit. Yeah, it hurts a bit to try and get through, so I'm gonna stop. Let's just see Bjorn's Evil Tower. By Michael. Bjorn has had his cronies drop you into his special torture tower, as it may be. Get to the bottom and defeat him, then get out. So wait, they dropped me into a tower, and I'm going to the bottom? That means that they dropped me onto the roof somehow. Welcome to the Devilish Tower, Beethro. Hope you die. If you already had Beethro in a position where you could drop him on top of the roof of your tower, then why didn't you just drop him, you know, a few feet to the side of the roof of your tower so that he would fall and die of falling? I mean, Beethro does die of falling in the pits and such. If you drop a trapdoor bridge wrong, Beethro dies of falling. To be perfectly honest, I couldn't stand it because I was like it was just like it felt like attempting to play a wall of text, which is not really a game or a hold or anything that I could consider to be playable. I don't know. Like, it felt like it was about 80% exposition and not really anything I could easily make sense of what was supposed to be happening or what it was I was supposed to be doing or how. There were too many rooms that didn't seem to be clearable at all. Like, I mean, I guess Metroid has a lot of rooms that aren't clearable, but it feels like there's a direction to it. There's a sense of, oh, this is how you're supposed to go about it. I don't know. This room is very straightforward if you have the ability to see what a button will do. It won a contest. What contest did it win? The how many words can you pack into your hold contest? So, wait, were the rules that it was built by actually rules for the contest that were required for the contest, or what? Contests have really changed since then, if that won a contest. Or Deadly Rooms of Death has changed. That doesn't seem to be a... Oh, wait, I can go around, okay. Never mind. Okay, I think I've beaten all the rooms in the level, so I can go hit that button, so I can go hit this button. I feel as if I'm actually playing a hold now, although not a very hard one. It's freezing. Brr, get to the floor below. Shouldn't have been cold out on the roof because it's high up, high elevation, and not indoors? I mean, now I'm inside, so why would it be colder inside than outside? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, they're trapdoors. Is there anything hiding under those tars? Not really. There's just these awkward places with a bunch of arrows. Yeah, I mean, I'm asking questions possibly somewhat hypothetically, or like, not hypothetically, rhetorically, I guess. So these arrows exist just to make it slightly more annoying to get through here, I guess. I would love to see some kind of remake of whatever that hold was supposed to be that actually was built to make sense. I don't know. It was actually built in such a way that like a modern Deadly Rooms of Death player could appreciate it in some way. Because maybe it's entirely possible that I just am not able to appreciate that hold because there's so much technology that makes it easier to make comprehensible stories, and not using it makes it seem really strange. Guess how long this takes, idiot? Not very long. Oh, is that all? Still not very long. Oh no, it shut the door. It's such a big deal. Like maybe if there were some reason I cared about it taking longer, it might have mattered that it takes a while, but there's not really any reason. Are you, though? I'm not inclined to believe your declaration of deity. Well, see you later, I am dog. Alright. So, let's go east next. I mean, is he calling the player an idiot or Beethro? I mean, there's a difference, right? What is all this mess? Yes, you do need to get it to complete the level. Get what? I don't know what it is I need to get, but I've gotten this room already just fine. I'll just wait here until the snake decides to self-destruct. That was easy. That was easy. Well, don't ask me how to get there. Okay. I didn't ask you how to get there because I came from there. These are some of the least threatening roaches I've seen in a while. They can't attack you at all. Oh well. That's some big stairs. That's some real big stairs. Getting down now, but what is that? A goblin? You don't know what a goblin is? I'm pretty sure everybody knows what a goblin is. JonTron knows what a goblin is, and he's never played Deadly Rooms of Death. I mean, I don't know that he hasn't, but it seems unlikely. This one took me longer to make than you to complete the mysterious level maker. Yeah, the Drawed rules say that this kind of room is too obnoxious, and I have to move on to another hold now. That's what they say. So I'm just gonna leave it where I can see on the restore screen that it says Deadly Rooms of Death rules, and move on. So Blackout. I've heard of Blackout, but I've never played Blackout. So I'm going to play Blackout. Play at least one thing that I could call a proper hold. But first, I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. So Blackout. Well, choices. Well, only one, actually. These say, "Greetings, fellow adventurer. Before you can start exploring the depths of the Acheron Cavern, you will have to decide which gameplay mode you want to choose. Please read the following scrolls, as there might be a bit of a misunderstanding about what story and puzzle mean. Story mode should be your first choice. You will play the hold as it was originally devised. It contains the same puzzles as puzzle mode, but you will find yourself surrounded by utter darkness. It's more atmospheric, but harder. If you should find yourself not enjoying the rather difficult gameplay, try puzzle mode instead. Like in normal Deadly Rooms of Death, you can also see the tiles that Beathro can't. However, most of the first-person experience gets lost here. Choose wisely, as you cannot turn back. You can turn back, you just restore. And enjoy your ride. Lucas. Thanks for beta testing and helpful comments, DCraven1, Discorin, and Larry Merck. Alright, let's play story, because of course I want to play story. How did they get the stairs to look like they were going down when they're going up that way? Oh, they must have used darkness layers or something. No, hold on. I want to right click and see what's going on with that. These are actually stairs up, but he achieves the same effect as that by using some dark tiles, which I think is neat. Okay. Anyway, you want to know more about the Acheron mine incident? Are you sure? Really? Fine, but don't tell me I didn't warn you. I suppose you are familiar with dark matter and its applications. I suppose you already know that the Acheron Cavern was the only place in the Eighth where we could mine it. I suppose you know that in the beginning everything went just as planned. And then the miners stopped responding. Turned out there had been a power failure or something. The whole place was engulfed in eternal darkness. It was obvious what to do. Climb down, find the generator, try to fix it, and leave the place bathing in artificial sunlight. There was just one problem. The miners weren't stupid. They must have had the same idea, and they must have failed. No one dared into the darkness. Well, almost no one. There was one man foolish enough to try. This is Mission Control. First Slayer, do you read me? How would I read you? You're not a book. And even if you were, I probably wouldn't. Anyway, according to our maps, this generator room is directly to the east. And also, no one will complain if you change your mind and go back. Me? Running away from something? From something I don't understand yet? Never gonna happen. Great, just be careful. Get a good look at the situation before you act. I'm always careful. Okay. So yeah, it turns out not even Beethro Budkin was brave enough to fake the darkness. In other words, we still don't have a clue what happened down there, and we probably never will. Maybe it's for the better. Okay, I was just wondering what those fuses were. So I didn't know that would actually make me leave the hold. So let's just skip that dialogue. And so this is a neat view mode thing going on here. To toggle puzzle view, press special command key, which will at least make you at least a little bit less blind, probably also less laggy. So I wonder how... Is this achieved with a set of custom characters that are spawned and despawned over the tiles or something? It looks like I need to hit an orb somewhere. There it is. Okay. See, didn't fall for that ridiculously obvious trap. No, we didn't actually. We don't have visual connection. We rely entirely on your descriptions. Okay. Which trap? The trapdoor trap there? Yeah. I mean, I guess I can see that this opens that door, but I'm trying to go east anyway, right? Roach! Still got it. Drat. What? The way to the generator room has been cut off. Oh, wait a second. There's another entrance from the south, but it's quite a detour. Don't worry, give me 30 minutes. Okay. '27th place. Huh? What's up? There was this stone statue. Never mind, my eyes must have been playing tricks on me. Are you sure you're okay? Okay, I'm gonna start over to see if there's anything. Oh, that statue right there. Okay. Huh? What's up? There was this stone statue. Nah, never mind, my eyes must have been playing tricks on me. Are you sure you're okay? Okay. This way. Oh, I need a green door to do that. There's some roaches over there. I can't get to the roaches until I exit this room first. Don't... Weird, someone left a message written on the floor. Don't go. Huh, maybe a miner's cry for help? Are you sure it doesn't say something else like don't go... Well, that one says save us. But I feel like maybe that message was don't go west or something like that. And I just didn't see the whole thing. Not sure how to go about this. Okay, hang on. Now I can sort of see what's going on. There's probably some trick to this, right? So this is a fairly typical kind of puzzle that I don't know what to do with. For me to not know what to do with, I mean. And it's especially difficult to make sense of when I can't see what I'm doing. So, any hints, tricks, tips, ideas? I genuinely don't know what I'm supposed to do in this room. Besides kill the roaches, because I understand that much. Is there a trick to this? Is there something I'm supposed to be able to do beforehand, or what? Because I don't see any combination of moves that'll actually allow me to survive this. There's some wall, there's some floor, there's some pits, there's some more floor. That doesn't seem particularly helpful to know if I can't even survive long enough to go up there. Okay, hang on. I mean, there exists a dirt floor up there, but that's not particularly useful to exist. Oh. Okay. There's a mimic up there, but I can't seem to get it to do anything. Okay, hang on. Okay, there's the mimic. And he's still there. I guess I can do this. And then this. I got him where I want him? Yes, I do. I turned around wrong. Okay, that should get rid of all three roaches of the north, so I can survive for a second. Thank you, Mimic, for existing. Okay, so clearing this allows me to go back around and do what I did before. I guess I can turn this off again. It says save us again. Still says save us. Thank you. I forgot to say thank you, but thank you. I'm absolutely certain that says don't go and then some particular direction, that it's telling you not to go. But I can't see it. So, there's some weird black stuff down here. Right, that's breathing dark matter, what we came here for in the first place. Huh, what does it do? It absorbs electromagnetic radiation of any wavelength and converts it into chemical energy. So it's a plant? No, it's... yes, it's a plant. Can I do anything with it besides look at it? It's a really important question. Oh hey. There's one of those statues. I guess I'll see what's to the north first. Flaming Fagundos! What happened? A stone statue, I swear it just appeared out of nowhere. And now it's blocking the way. Can you describe it? Well, it's a statue made of stone. Are you sure? You know stone statues don't usually move. It isn't moving right now, and it's too hard for my sword to cut. Huh. There's only one chance to get out. These things never move when I'm looking, right? No, Beethro, wait! Alright, it's gone. Thank God, I was sure it would kill you. How did you know it only moves when you're not looking? How did she know that? Oh well. So we're back in this room again. Didn't I come through here before? Oh. This stuff is growing? Oh yeah, it's totally growing. Okay. So this is like almost a custom tar stuff or something, because it grows every 30 turns or so? Seems like it. It activates a threat clock at any rate. Huh. It didn't grow before. It says the dark, but I can't read whatever else it says. So should I attempt to go somewhere in this room? Because I can't seem to find any way to go. Oh, okay. So I need to drop all the trapdoors then. Alright. It's much more difficult to work out how to kill all the trapdoors without actually being able to see all the trapdoors. My Bridge of Kona's... My little bit of graph theory I know tells me I should start from a place with an odd number and end at a place with an odd number if that's possible. I mean, if there's only one of each. If there's only two places with odd numbers, I should start and end at a place with an odd number, so I should be starting here in order to do this, and I should probably just read off the map what I'm doing. Alright, so try going north, then this way. Oh wait, this one has 3 as well. So that's a problem. There's more than one place with 3. Oh wait, no, I'm dumb. Sorry. I should start from the I should start from the northwest, because that's the place that has 3. The place I thought had 3 actually has 4, so... Okay, I have to go through the room with the orb and the jump scare? Whatever it is. I just didn't realize it the first time, so now I have to go back through it again and hit the orb again and hopefully not die. Okay, nothing here now. It took me forever to work out what the purpose of anything I was doing was. Hooray! Now, does this lead to the end point? No, okay, the way to the end point is from this spot. So... this is the way to go. Did I hit all of them? Did I miss one? I must have missed one somewhere. The bottom left-ish. Okay. Oh, there's one in this little zone, is there? Or no? This place, right there, that one. That's a bit of a cheap shot, honestly. Okay, there we go. Now I can move forward. Okay. There's one of those things. Drat. Oh, hold on. I should probably see what happened. Drat, that door shut right before my nose. Did you do that? Of course not. Huh. Aha, it was one of our stony friends. I don't like the sound of this. Don't worry, I bet I can stop him next time. That's not what I meant. So, what is what you meant? Okay, so that's a once-only thing. Ha! Take that, you stupid piece of marbit! You forgot the L. Last chance or something like that? Well, this might be trouble. Yay, it killed me. Alright, so I need to find a way through these that doesn't let them kill me, I guess. The answer is always manipulation. Okay, the statues definitely look angry now. Bye. Okay. Now what's up this way? Oh, more... wait, what? Okay, I thought that was more black dark matter stuff in my way, but it wasn't. So what's this all about? Oh, there's an Unplich over there. And a Briar. I can't exactly tell what's going on over there, but I'm sure it's important because I need to destroy this room to win. There's a disarm token and some way to open a door. I can also exit that way, but I prefer to clear this room. What's this say? You might find puzzle view helpful for this room. Do you mean this puzzle view or that puzzle view? I presume you mean that puzzle view. Yeah, this might help a little bit. I bet there's a door there. Okay. That kinda makes sense, except I don't know what this is about. Okay, that's an issue. Yeah, okay. This exists. How do I prevent that from happening? Red light, green light, red light, green light, red light, green light, red light, green light, red light, green light. I do hope that that Briar is actually doing its job. It is. Okay, well, bye. Hi there. Maybe you shouldn't have moved quite that way. Let's do this way. Well, that was weird. Okay, I cleared the room. Third place tie. Not bad. Alright then. So this room is a thing that happened. And I didn't want to actually open the door again. Doors again. Ugh. Okay, I'll go on and switch it back to atmospheric mode. I keep forgetting I can just look at the map and sort of see a little better what the layout of the room is. Okay. This looks an awful lot like the kind of room where I need to put things on things to make things happen. Yeah, there's probably 3 dudes here and I need to put them all on these buttons somehow. So that guy's on a button, but I mean, he's also the leader of the pack, so okay, so I think I want to keep looking at him and maybe This is going to be very difficult to arrange, I suspect. Okay, that makes it a little easier to see what the heck I'm doing, but I still don't know how I'm going to do this. Okay, maybe that kind of works. And now there's just one guy who's in the wrong place. I don't know how to fix him. Let's see. I can put that guy in a diagonal. And then if I could just get this guy to move either north or somewhere useful anyway. Let's see, maybe I should just pull him south a few tiles and then not be an idiot. And then go here. Yes, perfect. What, you frown-faced this room? This was an okay room. I win. See, I didn't even have to try. And then there's just these guys are there, I guess. I thought this room was a nice little puzzle. I even understood it without really being able to see the whole place. Okay. 18th place. And here's a level clear gate, so I'll be back to this later. Did you really have a lot of trouble with this room? It's much easier to understand with the quote-unquote puzzle mode, with the special command mode, I would call it, because you can clearly see where your black spaces are and stuff like that. Alright, so let's see what's to the south here. Looks like we've got ourselves a statue maze. Because mazes are fun. This is another place I'm gonna appreciate the puzzle mode. So I think I want to push you to the east a bit. Then I want to keep looking at you in order to entice you to the north, like so. You move like a roach, right? Totally like a roach, okay. Now I just need to somehow get this guy to go south. I guess if he moved like a roach, he probably has vertical preference, so all I should have to do is stand south and not watch him. And then I'm in a good shape to completely disavow that particular force arrow right there. Okay, keep him stuck here as I go north. Maybe I didn't want him to go quite so far north. Well, then let's pull him south. Come on. That should do it. Alright. And then I can just stand in a place that makes him want to hit that button. And then maybe I can find out what it is that button actually even does, because I probably need to find out what that does. Oh, okay, Roach. Roach dead. Yay! It's the 11th place. Okay. Gentry Eye. That's what this hold needed. A Gentry Eye. Of all things. Oh, okay, there's one of these guys here, by the way. I'm not sure I want him, but he exists. Oh, am I supposed to pull the statue down to where he'll block this Gentry Eye? It sounds like a pain. Puzzle mode again. Huh. So I don't really know how to handle this situation here. Like, I guess I need him to go a little bit more south, right? Vertical preference. My favorite. Also, don't stop looking at him so he'll actually hold the Gentry Eye in place instead of being an idiot. I think this is an entire realm of scripted element that really has been underexplored. The idea of something that is very, like, whether it moves or not is based on a context. Give the statue a rest at least 2 turns per pressure plate. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll do that then. I don't know what that means, but, oh, here's a statue. Maybe it's this statue I'm giving a rest? Did I do the wrong thing already, or... I feel like I may have already messed up somehow. What does this do? What's down there? What is any of this for? Okay, there's a roach there. Alright. So my goal is actually to get that roach up north, I guess. but why? Okay, I see. I can't actually do anything about the roach, and then I shouldn't have pushed that button at the very beginning of the room because that messes you up. Okay, now I understand. Okay, so... Okay, I see what the problem is. Huh. Okay. So what I should do is this. Or something like this, anyway. Maybe... I have to work out what occlusion I'm actually supposed to aim for here. So that can't be right. Maybe double slit? So this is the problem. I don't see how I can possibly get him to go south, just south, there, if I've gotten him to get onto that place at all. Something like this, maybe? So I presume this is the demanding room you were referring to. Huh. That's kind of hilarious. So, I don't see how I'm supposed to... go about this. I know where the plates are already, but that doesn't matter. Like, how am I supposed to do this? Like, I know exactly where the plates are, but that's not helpful. Wait, don't destroy the wall at all? That doesn't seem like it'll help. I'm supposed to give the statue a rest. By looking at it, which I can't do unless I hit the wall to see through the wall, which I can't do unless I move out of these guys' field of view. So the only way I could possibly do this is by opening the walls first and then stepping on this plate. Because if I try to open the walls after standing on this plate, then that doesn't work. The only option I have is to open at least one of these to where I can't destroy the wall after I destroy the plate, after I hit the plate. So I have to attack the wall now and then hit the plate. That's the only option I have. Because if I step forward now, then if I move forward to hit the wall after opening these guys, then it doesn't make any... I can't do the thing I need to do. I'll take a wild guess that this also opens some other thing. Yeah, that's what I thought. But doing that will make them see me, and then they'll come in and block off the roaches. I feel like you've forgotten that that happens. Look. Now, the roaches won't be able to make it through. Did this not happen when you were testing it? I feel like maybe this is an unintended solution that you forgot existed. Or that you found and then someone changed it so that it didn't work. That's what I was trying to say. If I try to hit the wall after I open the doors, then I don't understand how I'm supposed to be able to do this. I feel like I've tried every possible combination of open and closed walls. Oh, that's a good trick. That's a silly trick, but it's a good one, I guess. Okay, well, that was a much easier room than I was making it. Still. 8th place tie, and I apparently still haven't completed the level, so I'm missing something. Looks like there's still a couple of other exits to that room way over there to the west. Oh yeah. Said room is this room, which I'm not really completely sure how to proceed through. There's just all this junk in the way. I guess the first thing I should do is try and get this guy to be a little more out of my face. A little less in my face, if you will. Oh, there we go. Okay, that was much simpler than I thought it was. Bye! Alright, here's another room. There's a disarm token there. There's a dude here. Dude with a conquer token. Okay. Oh boy, the tough room of the hold. Sounds promising. Promising pain. Well, I don't think I can go through here, so maybe I should go back and try somewhere else. there's definitely no way to get this guy out of my way. I have to go diagonally here in order to not get killed by him, but then there's nowhere for me to move from here. And I can't not stand on this pressure plate. So what am I supposed to do? Do you have the answer? No, you have death for me. Oh. I can just do that. Hi there. Okay, there's a guy behind that, but... Was I supposed to be able to hang this guy somewhere where he wouldn't bug me, or is he just gonna be on my back no matter what I do? Oh, well, there we go, I guess. Bye. Now it's just these guys. Let's see. It would be best if I could just pull them out, but this opens the way, right? So I can't push it that way. Oh. Yeah, this is a problem. This is a problem which is symmetrical in nature, so it doesn't matter if I go east or west here. I'm pretty much gonna get killed either way. So I can't move north, I have to turn. I can't turn, I have to move, but I can't move, I have to turn. So what am I supposed to be able to do with this situation? I'm pretty sure this is impossible. You either get stuck or you get killed, no matter what you do. The only option seems to be to somehow open those up and lure them out some other way besides being in the middle of it, but I don't see anything like that. Yeah, that worked. Not. Worked even worse than what I did before. There's no way I can retake that disarm token, and there's no other disarm tokens around. So that's not an option. Very laggy, very laggy undo because of reasons. This is a tedious bit of undoing. Okay, so this is a pretty awful room overall. It's just kind of annoying more than anything else. I mean, I guess it's not an awful room, but it is annoying. I hope you'll grant that. It's a bad thing to ask of the player, I think. Just a little bit. There's still... That guy is stuck on the force arrow I would have to use to get back onto that... He's stuck on the force arrow and I can't get him off, and the only way to get him off would be to, like, pull him north or something? Was I supposed to have done something clever to not let him come near me at this point or something? I don't get it. Like, now there's a guy stuck on that force arrow there. I guess this'll work. Hang both of them there. And there's another guy who's still on the force arrow. So I can't allow you to come any closer this way. Where is he? Come on, doofus. This way. Need you to be somewhere well out of the way so I can deal with the other doofuses. Okay. Now, if all the doofuses could just please stay where they are, and not get in my way. Just kind of a mean trick overall. But at least it's over. 17th place. Hi. That's a thing. So that's Dark Mother. Yep. It's like uncuttable tar stuff, except it's even more annoying in some ways. Why would I ever want to be in here? So, am I supposed to kill the Dark Mother? Is that a thing that can be killed? Where is the place where I'm supposed to accomplish something in this room? Let's see. If I wait long enough, then that will be hit. And then what? So someone did legitimately make something that grows like custom tar stuff, which I think is fairly impressive. Right, what did that do? It supposedly toggled this, but it didn't actually do anything? I'm so confused. What is this room about? Dude, you're delaying me. I need to be fast. I think. I'm really not sure. Do I need to be fast? I need you not on my butt. Don't be on my butt, please. So, now what? I don't understand. What exactly... What's past this? Okay, there's Rock Giant through here. And that appears to be about it. So I'm supposed to do something that... No, I don't want you. I want to see if I can cut the mother. I can't do anything to the mother. Why are there bombs here? I don't understand anything. So I have to do something that makes it not grow onto one of them, but grow onto the other one? Or what? I really don't understand this room at all, so I'm going to try the other one. Okay. This room looks like a bit of a mess, just initially. Apparently I'm not allowed to be in this room if I'm not fast about getting into it. Sure. What do you do? Open that, toggle that. I guess that you just open a bunch of things or something? Well, I have to hit all these trapdoors, and so I have to wait around for an hour and a half for you to open everything up for these guys, I guess. What did you just do? Oh, okay. There it is. Maybe I should just wait for her to open all the doors. Look, I want you to come south where I don't have to deal with you. Is that so much to ask? Okay. And then... Are there any trapdoors I haven't gotten yet? There's that one. Yeah, I'm well aware of you. This room is not a big deal overall. Just kind of keep looking the right way as you go onto a trapdoor, and that's about it. Thank you for getting out of my way. Now, where's the trapdoor I'm missing? There it is. Oh, I see what the deal is. Alright, so all you come be herded this way, please. Okay. And I no longer care. Goodbye. So I don't think there's anything actually to the north of this room. That seems less than likely. This is just a corridor that exists specifically for this business, I think. Yeah. So, that leaves just the room I don't understand at all what's going on in, which is great. What does this room want from me exactly? Like, there are these bombs, and there's a door, there's a rock giant behind the door. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do here, though. Did that accomplish something? I guess so. Okay, I guess I didn't accomplish anything. Yeah, I'm sure this room is much simpler if you can actually see what's happening in the entire room while you're trying to do something, but as it stands, this is just complete nonsense overall. I'd really like to finish this hold because it seems like I'm really close to that, but I don't get this room. Like, what does this room want from me? Does anyone know what this room wants? Like how I'm supposed to do that? I don't see it. Well, I mean, I wasn't saying that you were using that necessarily. I mean, I would be able to make sense of what's supposed to be happening in this room if I had such a mode. Does that make sense? Like, it feels like I'm supposed to do something involving putting this guy in one of these pockets, but it doesn't matter if I did that because the thing grows in two places. So it would just grow right past him anyway. I don't understand. I mean, sure, I can see everything I need to, but I can't see it all at once, so I don't understand really what's going on or how I'm supposed to be able to affect it. Really? Like, I don't see how I could possibly be fast enough to prevent that from growing. So why is there this big thing with a crescent and a save point then? I don't get it. Okay, yeah, that's not very difficult. It's just really confusingly presented. Alright. Maybe I can make it past the blue door now? Let's see. Hello. I am pretty close to finishing this hold, I think. I seem to be still missing a room or two, which... It's especially annoying missing a room when you can't actually see at all which room you're missing or anything like that. I haven't gotten the exit level notification, so... where could I possibly go from here? There's not some way to get there, is there? What is that? there was another guy here. Maybe I should just, no, this'll work. I should be good, but I didn't get the exit level notification. I guess I'll go check. Oh, okay. That explains it. At least I have someone to tell me that I'm through. I guess maybe you felt it wasn't atmospheric or something. Anyway, so here's the blue door and I can see what happens. Please? You know what bugs me? No, what? If this is a mine, where are all the miners? I mean, shouldn't we have at least found their remains? Huh. Okay, sounds like bad news. Actually, scrap that, I have just found someone. Is he alive? Let me check. Ma'am? Not he at all. Snore. She's sleeping and emaciated, but still breathing. Ma'am, can you hear me? Huh? Are you alright? What? Who? Hey, you broke into my house. Ma'am, do you know where you are? ... Oh my good gob. The baby, is it still sleeping? You're in Acheron Cavern. There's been a blackout. I needed so long to put it to sleep. I think she's lost her mind. Must have been the hunger of the darkness. Understood. First fix the generator, then escort her out of here. Listen to me. Can you walk? Why are you here? You should be dead. It's alright. I came here to rescue you. Just give me a minute to turn on the light. You should leave now. Yes, we'll leave this to get this place together in a moment. Go away! Okay, please calm down. Sob. Oh well. She was either crying or calling him an SOB. But probably crying. Alright. Mission Control, I'm there. The generator room is still lit up. Really? That means the generator is still working. Can you work out what's wrong? Yes, it seems like there are 2 gears missing. Almost as if someone removed them on purpose. That is weird. Can you fix it? I'll try. Okay. I'm taking a wild guess that I'm supposed to, I think I already messed up. Those rotator tokens are telling me which direction I'm supposed to make the snake go in, right? Not that I have any idea how to control which of the 2 orientations a snake moves in, but... wrong way. This way. 1 down. I hope I don't have to have precise timing, too. The snake will not cooperate. And then he goes the wrong way, of course. Because why wouldn't he? Snakes. Okay, well he's going the right way. It seems like I can probably get up there. Okay, done. Wow, to be honest, I didn't think you would make it until the very last moment. Great work, First Slayer. Now get back, where we prepare the celebration. I like the sound of that. Will there be cake? Sure, whatever you like. Okay, what's this? Just a door I can't open? Alright, so now something is happening, I'm guessing. Don't go in here, you cannot save us. Okay, that's what I thought. I knew don't go was something. Sob. Ma'am, the light is working again. You! You monster! Huh? Kill me! ... What? It's the least you can do now. I'm not gonna kill you. Sob. Please. I don't want to turn. We must go now. Can't you feel it? What? It's coming. Can't you see it? It races through the walls. We really have to go now. It's too late. Okay, she's positively crazy. I don't think I can ever make her leave this place. That's okay, leave her behind. We'll send a paramedic team. Sob. It's here! It's here! No! Sob. Oh my god. This thing appeared and it turned her into a stone statue. Thing? Yeah, black thing, evil eyes, move through walls like a knife through butter. Get out now! Alright, sure. Seems sensible. Please, it's not too late to turn back. Drat, it's following me. Run! What do you think I'm doing? Well, it can't go through the dark matter, which is good news. Oh, you want to... Oh, sorry. I can do that. Go back up. So from here... I don't know which go back up you mean, but I think I screwed something up. Back up from here. Hold on. Is this what you wanted to see? Okay then. Okay, so this is kind of interesting because the black not tar stuff takes on a different meaning in this situation. Instead of just being something that annoyingly blocks me for no good reason. Oh, I need to go south because I can't do that, so then I can go east maybe? Yeah, there we go. So do these guys follow me? You don't leave us no choice. That's poor grammar, you know. Oh, okay. Oh wait, I can't, I need to go south. I need to go around through these rooms. Alright. Can I go through this room? Do I need to do something clever with the mothers? Looks like it. Yeah, cool. Yay, mother manipulation and stuff, or something. I don't know. Oh, I bet I need this for that too. I don't know, it seemed like it could also be read as saying, You don't leave us. No choice. Or something like that, I don't know. Or you don't leave us, as in calling me a don't leave us, whatever that is. And then it says no choice. Alright, I think, no. What's the way to go about this? That isn't it. I do really like the idea of a dual-use room. But I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here in order to get out. Huh. Yeah, vertical preference exists, but I'm not sure what good it does me here. Okay, there, maybe that'll do. Alright. Okay, and up here, we give you one very last chance. I wonder if I can do the, oh, no. I can't do the Slayer cheat. Oh well. The very minor cheat where if a Slayer is supposed to appear upon entering a room, you can manipulate the way in which the timing, like you can stand around near that entrance for a while and make him not appear for a while or whatever. I believe you know probably what I'm talking about, just maybe it's called something else usually. Okay, I'm forced to go north, I guess. Okay. Well, there's no way to do anything here, so I'll just have to exit and come back in. Maybe I could be faster about this, or something. No, doesn't seem like it. Do I even need to do that? My aim is to go east, right? I do wonder what's in that room, though. It's interesting how it starts out looking blocky and then settles into the correct appearance. That was not a smart move. Something about an ending, but I didn't really know. But I still don't know what that means exactly. I have to do some magic manipulation of a thing. I need one more turn of space here. There doesn't seem to be any way to get it. It's like, obviously I want it in the box just north of where I am now, but I don't see any way to actually get it there. And this is too much of a northwise corridor for me to actually make it through there. Maybe... Huh. I guess I can go see what's over here if I do this. The light is your enemy. Stay in the dark. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing that's overcomplicating it. Besides getting killed a lot. Huh. Oh, is that all? Okay. I feel a little silly about that. Well, don't go in here, you cannot save us. I already read those. Is this even the right way? I don't even think I want to go this way. Oh, I think I made an error is all. Alright then. Huh. Do I need to restore out of this mistake or what? Yeah, this looks like I need to restore because I went the wrong way. So, this is good. I don't know, need may be a strong word, but it's easier to restore. Certainly much easier to restore in order to get going this way, which is where I want to go. I already saw that. Alright, I can get away. The dying of the light. I completed a challenge or something. You conquered Blackout. Beethro escaped, but so did the baby, and that's when it all went downhill. It devoured everything in its way. Soon, most of 8th's population were turned. We are the last survivors. We are living in the shadows. It's not much of a life, but it's better than being trapped in stone for all eternity. But we can't run forever. Okay, so that's not what I was supposed to do, I guess. I'm sure I have the right idea here. I can't believe it. I trapped it. You did what? Yep, I trapped it. That's great, congratulations. Okay, head back out then. Your cake is waiting. Alright then. Alright. Family reunion. Hold totals, blah blah blah. We never found out if the baby had already existed or if the miners created it by accident. Not that it really matters. The mine was shut down. Of course, we had to make sure Nooni ever learned what we found there. I almost felt sorry for Beethro when the guillotine came down. Oh yeah, as I said, Noonie may know. I'm sorry. Don't tell me I didn't warn you. So, before I wrap up, is there a better ending, or is that the only two endings? Okay. Well, this was an interesting hold. I shouldn't have clicked that part of the restore screen because it makes the game freeze for a moment, but this was a very interesting hold, and I liked it. It's, as far as the holds I saw today, it holds up the best as far as weird scripting. Oh yeah, I did that at the beginning. So, Beginner's Set 1 was the first hold I tried to play today. I did that one completely by accident because I was like, hey, what are these fuses here for? So, today I played Beginner's Set 1, and I consider myself to have completely postmastered this, as you can see by the red letters that say Postmastery. I didn't do Below Witherwood because it's a sequel to something that starts with a W, so I'm thinking of waiting and doing it after I do this thing that it's a sequel to. I attempted this nonsense, whatever this is supposed to be, and I didn't feel like continuing for very long. I played this until I got to the room that says DROD rules, and I figure it would be a shame to mess up this lovely monster spelling someone put a bunch of effort into, so I stopped. Also, this was kind of a lazy dumb hold as well. And then Blackout, which is actually a neat hold, and the first neat hold I played today, so I very much appreciate its existence. Yeah, I remember when it was first coming out some discussion of it, but I didn't really know much about it. I mean, I'm familiar with the Weeping Angel despite not being a Doctor Who fan, just from pop cultural osmosis, I guess, but this was overall a very neat hold, and I would love to see more custom elements that trade on some sense of which way that trade on the idea that it only moves in certain contexts relative to the player's behavior or something like that. Not necessarily specifically his facing, but hopefully you know what I mean. Anyway, this was a breath of fresh air after this and that, but I need to cook supper, so I only had like 3 exceptionally spicy crawfish for lunch, so I better get on that. Anyway, thank you for watching the stream. Have a good weekend. It is still the weekend, right?